Alright guys, pronation. This is wrong. You're going to find yourself in trouble. This is right. Okay? I'm going to give you some exercises today, and I'm going to show you what I've experienced over the last 2 weeks, which made amazing differences in my players' snap and pronation. Don't forget, pronation should happen automatically. You should never force it, but you have to do the right things. So what you need to understand when you're talking about the throwing motion and the pronation on the serve, if you throw a ball, you're never going to throw from here because you're going to be stuck, and you never from here you're going to throw that way. Okay? When you throw a ball, this happens, the elbow goes up, and then that's why you're able to throw the ball. I see way too many players, especially players with a pinpoint serve, they come in, they rotate too much, and then they're stuck, and they don't know why the ball always goes long, and they never get the feeling of a proper pronation. I show my players, that was unbelievable. I show my players all the time, why is it that I can get more power than you from here? It's called pronation. So what I told my players is, you need to understand, whether you bring in the pinpoint serve or the platform serve, you need to feel like the whole swing happens on the right side of your body, which sounds crazy, but that's what should happen. Okay? Because when you come from, even if you have a big wind up, you need to get next to you, then the elbow comes up. Notice when the elbow comes up, the racket goes down. From here, effortless pronation. Okay? So I told my players, try and imagine everything is on the side of your body. Boom, whether you're going there, you need to get into this position, and the whole serve happens here. Boom. Check this out. There. It's never there. It's too hard, too much. Next to you, there. So that's what you want to do. I'm going to show you how to develop it. Look at it again. Next to you, pronation. Show you one more. See, it's going to happen very quick. See if you can see this happening. My elbow goes up and the racket just follows. Okay guys, so here's how you develop it. I want you to go test yourself. You hold the racket on the throat or close to it, and then you need to see, so everything is right here next to you. See how high you can bounce it. Okay, that's pronation. Alright, again. Now, what happens to players, if you haven't developed your pronation, this is what's going to happen. Okay, notice the arm is way too much involved, the swing is wrong, and you're not getting this feeling. There, snap. So you do a couple of those, as high as you can. Jeez, I'm really getting them today. As you get used to that, you start moving back, still holding the throat, and still should become a little bit harder to snap. A good way is to also try and keep your head up and let the racket do the work. I want you to understand that I'm not trying to pronate. I'm just snapping my wrist. Next to my body, the elbow's going up, and then I just snap my wrist. Pronation will happen. Okay? Next step is, you go down, hold the bottom of the grip, same feeling. Again, if this happens, if the ball's traveling low over the net and it's like a flat serve, all that means is you're bending your body, your wrist is not activated, and you're swinging through the ball. The biggest reason for that is, like I told you in the beginning, is when you rotate too much, what's going to happen from here is the arm has to get involved and you start pushing through. I'm all for a nice big load. Even if I have a big load with the trophy position, my racket has space here, and then you can still go into the pronation. Not a bad idea to do a couple on the throat from here as well. Just snap. All right. Then, so I don't do a pinpoint serve. I do platform serve. Then you bring in the legs, and you really use the power from the legs into the same motion and let it go. Notice I'm trying to keep my head up. Let the racket do the work. There we go. You got everything together. You got the full motion, you got the snap, you got the swing next to you. So this can happen. You should start seeing a lot more pop on your serve because of the pronation. So if you're trying to figure out what I'm trying to tell you or teach you here, 2 lessons. You can go test your pronation. If you're at the net and you can't get the ball go up, you need to work on your pronation. How do you work on it? You need to learn how to get a throwing motion like you're throwing a ball. You can use your body, but everything from here needs to stay next to you. Even a lot of, if you watch the pros from the back slow motion, you'll even see the racket going a little bit on the right side of the elbow, but it's not forced. It's all automatically boom. Okay. Once you've tested your pronation, you're not happy, I would stay in front a little bit longer, get that bounce. Once you have the bounce, you go into full motion. You might have a big problem with your big turn on the pinpoint serve. So if this is happening, not getting any pronation, focus very hard on setting up. That's why you'll watch the pros like Kyrgios. I'm from South Africa, that's why Lloyd Harris also does it. It's a very quick swing, but they bring the racket straight up. Okay, this is going to help them to stay there and then get the pronation. Stan Wawrinka also does it. Try again. It's better. Okay guys, I hope that helps you. This is not like a tip that you'll find in books, but it's what I've experienced and it will help you a lot. Okay, my forehand masterclass course is launching soon. This is a test of my following course, which will be my serve course. Like, subscribe, grab my ebook, link in description will help you a lot. See you soon.